Hey guys, my name is Michael Leonard, and welcome to $100 Advice, and basically how to have a successful conversation, how to have a good conversation, how to have a great conversation. Whatever the case may be, that's what you're going to learn in today's video. The fact that I work, I live, I go day to day, and I speak for a living, I get paid for it. Hopefully my advice and my tips and tricks and different perspective on the way that how to have a good conversation could benefit your lives and moving forward. So number one, don't multitask. A lot of the times I feel whenever I'm talking or whatever other people are talking, people try to multitask. Whether they're on their phones, seeing the next hot thing on Facebook, their emails, YouTube, whatever the case may be. You have to be in the present. You have to be in the moment. So give the credit whoever's talking, give them their due by showing you're paying attention and obviously being involved and being there. 2, use open-ended questions. You'll see this in interviewers, people that are on the net, people that are broadcasting live streams. You'll see them, they'll ask open-ended questions like who, what, when, where, and how. I have this all written down so I can tell you exactly in great detail what it is that I do in my own life too. So like, it's going to take a different feel of the conversation. For example, when you ask, what were you doing at that time of day? They're going to ask that time of day, they're going to, people that you talk to, they're going to relate it on what they were doing in that type of day. Their own personal experience, and so that's going to add their value into it. Does that make sense? So you don't have to, I don't know, they're thinking more, and so it's going to add to the conversation better. Go with the flow. Number 3, go with the flow. Never force anything. Don't try to have a good conversation. Always go in a conversation assuming that you're going to have a great conversation. Like, okay, I meet this person for the very first time, and I'm not saying be negative, I'm not saying anything. Be generally open to that person. Want to know that girl or that guy, whoever the case may be, that business associate. Go in thinking, man, I'm going to learn a lot through this conversation, and it's going to add value into our lives. And you're going to thank yourself, because 9 times out of 10, I find myself surprised. Okay. This is another important thing. Number 4, if you do not know, don't say you know. Like, people that speak for a living, okay? If you are on the record when you are creating a web host, or you're speaking over the net, new broadcasters, they are very critical about what they say and the content of which that is coming out of their mouths, and what they're professional at, what they're good at, what they claim is good or bad, because their word is everything. People tune on every morning or every night to hear what they have to say. So be like a broadcaster. Like, be very cautious about what you're saying, but be proud about it too. That makes sense. Number 5, try not to repeat yourself. I find myself in conversations sometimes. I'll repeat myself. I'll be redundant. Parents, when you're trying to get your kid to do something or to not to do something, you'll be redundant on trying to tell them, don't do this, don't do that, don't do this. Sometimes you got to learn on your own. You got to kind of go through it with a different perspective, I would say, a different perspective. So don't repeat yourself. Just go with the flow and stay in the present. Number 6, stay out of the weeds. Okay, stay out of the weeds. What do I mean by that? Just, people don't care about the things you can remember, the 7 years ago. Who was that guy that said that? Generally, when people are in a conversation, they care about you. So all the stuff that you're trying to remember, keep the weeds out of it. They are focusing on how they can relate to you as a person. So as you're watching right now, things you can pick up from me. I'm very optimistic. I love life. I care about the job and stuff that I do. I kitchen with a $100 bill on the, there we go, stove. But you get the point. But stay out. Focus on the conversation that you are having, and you'll have a great conversation in the present. Next one, and this is the final one, listen. Listen, guys. All my teachers, any person that has had value in my life, and my mentors, the most important conversation or the most general topic is learning to listen. 2 ears, 1 mouth. Okay? So think, process, bring in, talk, leave an impact, and evaluate. Evaluate. And openly have good conversations with that. And I'm gonna leave it with this final thing. You know, I was thinking, I kind of got clever with it, but a good conversation is like a mini skirt. Okay, just I know. Think about it for a while. Short enough to retain interest, right? But long enough to cover the subject. Okay? Seriously, that's all you need. And be interested in people, right? Like, this is all stuff that I wrote down this morning, and it's just like, it blew my mind. I was like, man, this could be great for people. You do the same thing in and out throughout your day. But I promise you do these things, you will see the value in the conversations that you have. You'll see, who you keep around and stuff. Things will change, and it'll better, hopefully. And you'll find more about people when you listen. You learn to generally be there, like mentally click into the conversation. So be present. Just all these things, guys. Learn to be the best person you guys can be, and ultimately be learners for a better tomorrow. I'll see you guys in the next video, and any questions, ask. Like, I'm here to help, I'm here to grow, and I'm here to move forward, but you guys are so important, especially the younger generation. You guys are the next big thing, and as I live my life, you guys are going to bound to live yours, and hopefully these type of videos can help you out. Hope you guys have a great day. Like, subscribe, and share, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.